Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Sam, the community gardener. So today I want to walk back to my garden, and I want you guys to see a very special plant that some gardeners have been gardening it here for a while, but I'm talking about none other than the Echinacea plant. That's Echinacea. Many of you have probably seen it in the health food stores in the tea sections, Echinacea. Now I want to actually show you the plant itself. It's native to here to North America only, actually. They call it the North American cone plant, but I want you to take a look at it, and then we're going to come back and talk about it a little bit. So give me 1 second. I want you to actually take a look at it. So guys, this is the Echinacea plant. I want to get some close-ups of it. If you look down at the bottom, you see the plant. It grows its foliage way down on the leaves, near the ground. This is Echinacea here as well as this one. So you can see they grow close to the ground. However, after a while, they start to develop their flowers. So if you look at the top here, you can see the actual, what they call the cone plant. I'm going to get a very close-up of one of them so you can just kind of see how it looks. It's very beautiful, actually. It has a very rustic looking pink petals, pinkish, purplish petals, and they also come in white and different shades of red and even in yellow. So this is the Echinacea plant. I want to come back to you and tell you a little bit about this particular plant and some of its uses. It's growing here in our garden. We'll probably use it for tea and probably some other things, but what I want to do is just talk to you a little bit about some of its uses. Hey guys, we're back, and we've been talking a little bit about the Echinacea plant. Let me start by spelling Echinacea, just in case some of you want to look for it either on the internet or you want to go and maybe buy some. It's spelled E-C-H-I-N-A-C-E-A, and that's Echinacea. Now the Echinacea plant, it is native to North America, or the United States and other areas, Canada, North America. It was discovered, and at one point it was used as a traditional herbal medicine for more than 400 years by the Great Plains Native Americans. So I wanted to just tell you a few of the health benefits of Echinacea. We'll start with the first one that it's unbelievable, but according to my research, it combats cancer, especially brain cancer. They make medicine out of the roots, the stem, as well as the petals. And from what I've researched, the medicine that's made from the roots is actually good for combating tumors. So that's number one, it combats cancer. Number two, and the reason that we use it is because it boosts the immune system. You know, with COVID-19, everybody needs to be doing something to make sure that their immune system is strengthened, because this thing is running rampant throughout the U.S. right now, and we've got to protect ourselves and take care of ourselves. It's very, very good for warding off the common cold. Some say by more than 58%. It also reduces the duration of the common cold. So we know that it boosts the immune system from our research. Another thing that it is actually known for, and that it does, is it alleviates pain. Now, before antibiotics and pain relievers, the pill form were started to be used. It was used to help with painful bowel movements, headaches, measles, sore throat, stomach ache, and a number of other painful things that people were going through at the time. Number four, it functions, believe it or not, as a laxative. It actually has particular healing powers for the stomach and the entire gastrointestinal tract. So it really is good for as a laxative. And again, don't take my word for it. Do your own research so that you'll know for yourself. Number five, it is an anti-inflammatory agent. The root of most diseases, from what I've read, is inflammation. It causes stress, the toxins in our food and poor sleep habits, all of those things have a devastating effect on our bodies. But the Echinacea plant is an anti-inflammatory agent and would be good for that. And things like rheumatoid arthritis and just wide inflammation, it's good for that, you know. The next thing that my research told me that it was good for was that it improves, believe it or not, the skin and skin problems, you know. It improves the skin hydration and reduces wrinkles. But research shows that medicines that contain plant extracts may help to boost skin health more than those others that are on the market. So it improves skin health. The next thing is, believe it or not, it helps with mental health. You know, for those children as well as adults who are suffering from ADD and ADHD, this is a good, in a tea form, it's pretty good to use because it can help to alleviate things like anxiety, depression, and other social phobias. So it helps to improve mental health, which we all could use some of that right now. The thing that a lot of people use it for and that is promoted for in many of the stores is that it relieves upper respiratory issues like acute sinusitis, all flus, asthma, the common cold, the old sickness that people call the croup, inflammation, strep throat, even some cases it was used for tuberculosis. So it really does have a lot of great uses. And the last thing that we're going to talk about is the idea that research shows that it fights infections. Things like bloodstream infections, gum disease, typhoid, urinary tract infections, as well as vaginal yeast infections. So guys, you know, this is, you want to use this, one, to help prevent catching a cold, because that's very common. That's one use that you can use this for, to keep you from catching a cold. The next thing is to reduce cold symptoms and the duration that you'll have your cold. Is good for both of those. So guys, I'm Sam the Community Gardener. Today we're talking about the Echinacea plant. And I don't know about you, but I'm going to continue to grow it in my garden. And I think that all of us, with COVID-19 on the rise, we should have something to help strengthen our immune system. I'm Sam the Community Gardener, and I'll see you next time in the garden. And I hope that you'll grow some Echinacea. Bye now.